Hi, my name is Julio Rivera. I'm an activist, journalist, adventurer, veteran, television presenter, and businessman. I've covered many of the major historical events going on around the world over the past several years, and after watching regime changes, conflict, and historic elections globally, I've come to the conclusion that the most underreported crisis in the world today can be defined in only one word: malware. That's why I've decided to dedicate my time to educating people everywhere and exposing the dangers that exist on the devices that we've become tethered to and depend on for so many reasons in our day-to-day life. Welcome to This Week in Malware. On This Week in Malware, we'll be covering AHTW Ransomware joins the Djvu Ransomware family. Procaptchahub.top is a dubious search engine associated with browser hijackers, and Procaptchahub.top is a shady website presenting fake CAPTCHA verification tests. AHTW Ransomware has been discovered as another variant of the infamous Djvu Ransomware family. Like other associated strains of the prominent malware threat, this ransomware locks files and then demands a ransom fee to restore file access. Infections like AHTW ransomware can be distributed via software bundles, so if you tend to download freeware or pirated apps distributed via torrent or cracked software sites, you may end up installing such threats. AHTW ransomware locks most of the popular file types, including photos, music, documents, and videos. During the file encryption process, AHTW Ransomware adds the .ahtw extension to the affected files and leaves a ransom note on the user's desktop and in every folder that contains encrypted files. Once downloaded and installed, AHTW Ransomware will employ the AES encryption algorithm to lock up your files. Oftentimes, information stealers like Zeus and Corebot are deployed alongside ransomware, and this allows hackers to access sensitive information before encrypting the file. Thus, it is possible that AHTW ransomware comes with these information stealers too. When the file encryption process is complete, the ransomware demands a ransom in order for victims to obtain a decryption key. The decryption key costs $980, but the ransomware's operators will offer a 50% discount and only charge $490 if the victim contacts them within the first 72 hours after infection. The hackers are supposed to be contacted at support@freshmail.top and data restore help at airmail.cc. We discourage establishing contact with the hackers, however, as there's no guarantee that they'll provide decryption tools or even communicate with you. It is important to note that AHTW ransomware does not just encrypt data, it also attempts to delete all shadow copies of the affected files stored on your computer. This can make your document and data recovery extremely difficult, if not impossible. It is highly recommended that you never attempt to pay a ransom for a decryption key, as this does not guarantee access back to the encrypted files. The best course of action is focusing on methods that can help you restore your data and protect your system from similar threats. How do I deal with the AHTW ransomware infection? To protect yourself from an AHTW ransomware attack, you should practice safe web browsing habits like refraining from opening email attachments from unknown senders and downloading programs from unreliable sources. You should also have a reputable malware remediation tool installed on your computer. That way, you can regularly scan for elements associated with this troublesome ransomware infection and other malware. Also, to reduce the potential damage of a future ransomware infection, please consider backing up your files on an external hard drive or cloud storage. Procaptchahub.top is a dubious search engine associated with browser hijackers. Why are browser hijackers that partner with unreliable search engines a threat, and how can you remove them? Browser hijackers that partner with suspicious search engines like Procaptchahub.top can be an online threat for several reasons. Undesirable control. Browser hijackers take control of your browser settings by modifying your default search engine, home page, and new tab page. As a result, They redirect your searches to a fake search engine that may provide manipulated search results or display unwanted advertisements. Privacy and security risks. Unreliable search engines associated with browser hijackers often track your browsing activities, collect personally non-identifiable information, and share it with third parties for targeted advertising or other precarious purposes. This may compromise your privacy and expose you to customized targeted advertisements that may lead to online scams, fake surveys, and other threats. Annoying redirects. Browser hijackers can redirect you to unsafe websites that may host unreliable software, phishing attempts, or other potentially harmful content. These redirects may put your computer at risk of compromise. To remove browser hijacks like preocaptchahub.top from your computer, follow these steps. Uninstall suspicious programs. Go to your computer's control panel on Windows or Applications folder in Mac and uninstall any recently installed programs that you suspect may be associated with the browser hijacker. Remove suspicious browser extensions. Open your web's browser settings or extensions add-ons management section and look for any unfamiliar or suspicious extensions that could be related to the hijacker and remove them. Reset browser settings. In your browser settings, find the option to reset or restore the browser to its default settings. This action will remove any unauthorized changes made by the browser hijacker and clear saved data like cookies and cache. Make sure to back up your bookmarks and other saved data because this action will delete your customizations. Scan your computer for threats. Use reputable antivirus or anti-malware software to perform a full system scan. Allow the software to detect and remove remaining undesirable software or leftover files associated with the browser hijacker. Check DNS settings. In some cases, browser hijackers may modify your DNS settings to control your internet traffic. Verify that your DNS settings are configured correctly or consider resetting them to default. Update and secure your system. Keep your operating system, web browsers, and security software up to date with the latest patches and updates. Regularly scan your system for threats and use a reliable firewall for enhanced protection. Remember to exercise caution when downloading or installing software and be wary of unfamiliar websites or suspicious links. Prevention is key in avoiding browser hijackers, so practice safe web browsing habits and maintain a proactive approach to your computer security. Procaptchahub.top is a dubious website associated with Adware. It employs deceptive tactics by presenting fake CAPTCHA verification tests to visitors, ultimately tricking them into clicking the Allow button. That action, unbeknownst to the users, enables the web page to deliver browser notifications. Why are adware programs that partner with dubious websites potentially harmful, and how can you remove them? Adware programs that partner with dubious websites like Procaptchahub.top can be a threat for several reasons. Intrusive advertisements. Adware bombards users with intrusive and unwanted advertisements, including pop-ups, banners, and in-text ads. These ads can disrupt your browsing experience and may lead to potentially harmful content. Privacy and security risks. Adware often tracks your online activities, collects personally non-identifiable information, and shares it with third-party advertisers. This may expose you to various targeted scams and other online threats. Annoying redirects. Adware can redirect you to unsafe websites that host unreliable software, phishing attempts, or other suspicious content. This may put your computer system at risk of being compromised. To remove adware programs that partner with unsafe websites, follow these steps. Uninstall suspicious programs. Go to your computer's control panel in Windows or Applications folder in Mac and uninstall any recently installed programs that you suspect may be unfamiliar or adware related. Remove suspicious browser extensions. Open your web browser settings or extensions/add-ons management section. Remove any suspicious or unknown extensions that could be related to the adware. Clear browsing notifications. Access your browser settings and locate the section for modifications. Find the websites associated with the adware and remove them from the allowed list. Reset browser settings. In your browser settings, find the option to reset or restore the browser to its default settings. This action will undo any unauthorized changes made by the adware and remove saved data like cookies and cache. Remember that this action will also delete customizations, so save them in advance if need be. Scan your computer for threats. Use reputable anti-malware software to perform a full system scan. Allow the software to detect and remove remaining adware or leftover files associated with the Dubious website. Keep your system updated. Regularly update your operating system, web browsers, and security software to ensure you have the latest security patches and protection against adware and other threats. It's also important to exercise caution when downloading or installing software and avoid visiting suspicious or untrustworthy websites. Additionally, consider using ad blocking extensions or software to help prevent adware from displaying intrusive advertisements. You know, as I think about the dangers that exist online, not unlike the subjects we learned about in this video, I know I feel a lot better having an anti-malware program like Spy Hunter installed in my PC, providing me the protection I need against malware, and I think you should too. Spy Hunter 5's strongest features are found in its malware repair capabilities. Spy Hunter 5's remediation algorithms dive deep into your system to remove and address complex malware issues affecting PCs today. While many anti-malware products only flag and quarantine malware and ultimately fail to fully remediate the root problem, the Spy Hunter 5 remediation algorithm detects, quarantines, and programmatically repairs malware problems on your PC. Spy Hunter 5 is a powerful PC utility that repairs malware threats in many cases where other competing anti-malware and antivirus programs may fail. To detect and remove malware for free, go to enigmasoftware.com and download Spy Hunter today. Thanks for watching.